What is up, guys? Vektor here, bringing you Champion Rotations Episode 6, playing Irelia. Before we begin, I'm going to go over her abilities. Irelia's passive is Ionian Fervor. Ionian Fervor reduces the duration of stuns, slows, taunts, fears, snares, and roots for each nearby enemy champion. For one champion, it's 10%, for two champions, 25%, and for three champions, 40%. Irelia's Q is Blade Surge. Irelia dashes forward to strike her target. If it kills the target, Blade Surge's cooldown refreshes and refunds 35 mana. Irelia's W is Heighten Style. Irelia is skilled in the art of Heighten, passively giving her physical attacks health restoration. Activating Heighten Style gives her basic attacks true damage for a short period of time. Irelia's E is Equilibrium Strike. Irelia's attack balances the scales, dealing damage and slowing the target. However, if the target has a higher health percentage than Irelia, the blow stuns the target instead. Finally, Irelia's ultimate, Transcendent Blades. Irelia summons 4 spirit blades that she can fling to deal physical damage and siphon life from any enemies they pass through. Here are the runes and masteries that I use on my Irelia page. I have Attack Damage Reds, Armor Yellows, Magic Resist, Flat Magic Resist Blues, and Flat AD Quintessences. The masteries that I use for Irelia Solo Top are 2190, making sure that I grab all the attack damage masteries in the offensive tree, as well as the armor, some magic resist, and health from the defense tree. Credit for both the runes and the masteries goes to Manic Brown's guide on solomid.net. I will make sure that I put a link to that guide in the description. You can check it out there. Alright guys, so I am top against Singed. Singed has Ghost Flash. So basically for the very beginning of this game, I'm just going to do a lot of just farming, trying to avoid his poison damage. Over time, his poison damage can be very annoying, and you will lose exchanges if you try to last hit minions under his trail. What I'm going to do is I'm going to fast forward a little bit through some of the farming, but I will skip ahead in the video to show you ganks and such. So I'm not going to show all of the farming here at the beginning. Just to note, after this game, I did not have my AD runes. For some reason, the masteries and such glitched, so I don't have the flat AD to make last hitting easier. Last hitting is with the rune page, the flat AD rune page, it's fairly easy to last hit. You have some decent early game damage with your Blade Surge, and with your Blade Surge and when you activate your W with the true damage, you have quite a bit of base damage to work with there. So Singed is going to be constantly pushing this lane, and I'm just going to farm it up as much as I can. Alright, so right now my team is fighting bottom. They had a dragon fight while I was farming top. And they're getting tower dove. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to teleport into the tower right here, and I'm just going to start cleaning up the kills that were left over. So I pick up the kill on Leona, and between Ari and I, she picked up the kill on Singed, as well as the kill on Morgana. Morgana kinds of stays and tries to kill Tark, which she does with the ignite. Well, actually, Ashe picks up the kill, but Morgana wasted her ignite on Tark. So it was a nice little string of events, kind of came in with my teleport to clean up. That's what I love about teleport so much. You can just be farming top and come bottom whenever your team needs. So I'm just going to kind of come mid, get some minions, and then go back to top and farm. Alright, so right here, once again, my team is at bottom, and they are getting tower dove again. I didn't have teleport this time, but I was already making my way bottom. So what I'm going to do is, they're all getting really low, so I'm going to run in, and I'm going to try and kill as many of them as I can. I probably, right here, should have saved my Q for when I killed Nocturne. That way I could have killed a bunch more people with it, but nonetheless, I got Nocturne and Singed. And so what I'm going to do here is actually chase down Morgana. She's going to make a pretty big mistake. She's going to go mid. And what she's going to do is she's going to waste both her bind and her pull on getting some health back from minions. So I'm going to come in here. She's going to pop her shield, but it doesn't really matter. I got the red buff slow on her. And then I'm going to pick up the kill with Blade Surge and an auto attack. So once again, like I said, she made a pretty big mistake of staying. So, and I'm going to go ahead and B and go back to farming. So right here, my team is getting ready for Dragon. We're kind of clearing up the area. We see Singed up in our jungle. He had been pushing top. However, to the left, you can't see it right now, but we run into some of Nocturne, I believe. Yes, Nocturne. So I'm just going to ignore Singed. We're just going to let him go. If he wants to be running off on his own, he can. So what I'm going to do here is jump onto Nocturne. Kind of get the whole enemy team's attention. They all sort of head over to my area. I'm going to pop my ultimate. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that I jump onto Ashe. So I get onto Ashe, and once I'm onto her, she has some slows, but she can't really get away. I'm going to slow her with Equilibrium Strike. And then I'm going to jump to her, and I'm going to pick up the kill. While the rest of my team picked up the rest of their team as well as Singed for the ace. Right, it's coming up right now. So after Singed dies, we're going to go ahead and pretty much take the free Baron. At this point, the game was actually close, but with this, the ace and the free Baron, the game started to tilt in our favor. So at this point, the game was starting to snowball for us. Alright, so right here we have our Baron buff, and we're just kind of pushing middle. I'm going to let the rest of the game play out here. I want to apologize that the sound is missing for some reason. When I transfer the recorded files from my Bandicam folder into Sony Vegas, it won't give me the recording, the stuff that got recorded while I was playing or while I was recording. The stuff that gets recorded with Bandicam the audio does not transfer over. So like I'm redoing the recording, my voice and everything, but it's missing the game sound. If any of you know why this is or a solution for it, let me know, because that'd be awesome. Right there, while I was talking, we had a little bit of a team fight under their tower. Pretty easy clean up. With the Ezreal, was able to pick up Morgana. So I'm just gonna I'll let the rest of the game play out here. Not really much left except for a couple kills. If you guys could comment on the video, comment, like, and subscribe, that would be fantastic. Just kind of share the video if you enjoyed it as well. Sharing is caring, of course. Let me know also give me some feedback on the video, what you liked, what you didn't like, what you would like to see from future episodes of champion rotations, as well as future episodes of like Friends with Benefits. If there's a specific champion you want me to play, I would love to do that, considering I'm kind of running out of some of my favorite champions to play. So it would be awesome if you guys could give me some suggestions for champions to play. At least like that way I didn't have to choose, and I just kind of played whatever you guys wanted me to play. Also, don't worry about what champion you pick. If the only reason I'm not going to play it is if I do not own the champion. Like I said at my very first champion rotations video, I'm playing every single champion, even if I don't know how to play them at all. So you will see every single champion that I own, which, like I said, is a majority of the champions. There aren't many that I don't own, except for like some of the newer champions that have been coming out. So I'm just gonna, nothing else really happens here except for pushing to the end. So I'm gonna go ahead and just skip to the very, very, very end of the video. So thanks for watching, guys. Peace.